Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Third-year man Will Anderson getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Attack! 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 Attack!
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
All right. 18. Okay. Hey, uno.
Stroud gonna throw right away. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Next to the score, Texans 7, Chiefs nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is, on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline, so they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
Stroud to throw here on first down. This one complete to Jordan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down for Houston.
Oh, right.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. On a second down throw for Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. He's going to have a Texans first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go. 18. Let's go. 11.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Stroud to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. This drive has been methodical, but Will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he will score! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans move out on top, 14-0.
Chiefs up next. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Yellow. My side.
They go play action with Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Got a man. It's that rookie third-round pick. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big-time play for Houston. 36 yards.
First down.
And Mike, as the rest of this game unfolds and they have success with their play-action passing game, expect the balance of their run game to continue to pick up as well. When you can make a defense defend the same look, run, and pass, that is a handful, and it tends to lead to these big, explosive chunk plays.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Hicks there defensively.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that, come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 9.
18. What's that?
Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Here's Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
All right.
Stroud going to set up the throw to the left side into the hands of Collins. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon, so that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield when they're able to force the incomplete pass.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. A run here with Mixon, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Pick up a 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
All right. Hey, south.
Here's Stroud. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. It's third and 4.
Here we go. South. 18.
Schultz, the motion man. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Again, working deep downfield. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans first down. On the give, this is Mixon. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Look the hot, look the hot.
On second down, Stroud. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. Third down coming up. Back to throw, Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Travis Kelce. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, dribble it.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted.
I'm I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go play action with Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Here we go.
Now Mixon. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Brian Cook up from the safety spot to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A second down throw for Stroud. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down for Houston.
Oh, hey.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
3rd and a yard. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. This one caught at the 4. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Oh, hey.
Chubb. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
118. Outside.
Mixon. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Third and goal.
Oh, hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he will score again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chiefs 14. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Color, yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Kansas City Chiefs.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Yellow. 15, 15. Let's go on. We got it. Our side.
To throw is Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down and goal to go.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
15.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 18. Outside. South.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll go with Chubb, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
Gain of 6, and it's third down.
All right. 118. That's right. 19 Texas. Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony?
Crowd to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here comes Smith on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Hey, 43.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Attack! 15.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Second and 10.
Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
15.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Fight on these two. Easy.
Mahomes now to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. Second and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the Texans' 5-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. 118. What's right?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.